Hi, what's up, everybody? We are here for another interview today, and it's going to be a good one. I've got Richard Landström, Xizt from NIP. We're going to go ahead and, well, figure out what's in his mind these days. How's it going, man?
Hey guys, I'm fine.
You doing well? You all right?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
healthy? You were sick a couple days ago. You all right?
yeah. I had a cold a couple of days ago, but it's fine now. I'm in the nip house here in Stockholm, so it's all great. Boot camping, playing
So,
a lot.
being around the guys, man, that's good for your health.
Yeah, obviously, a lot of pizza and McDonald's. That's
Oh,
all I
yeah.
need. No, but it's all great. Yeah,
It's like Swedish pizza, too, man.
it's
Swedish
the
pizza.
best.
All right, all right. So let's go ahead. I just want to ask you a quick one before I ask you about the other stuff. But you just tweeted this morning. That's kind of what prompted this interview. You just tweeted this morning about this article that just got released on HLTV about you guys not taking MSI Beat It seriously. What's
Hmm.
up with that?
Well, um, Fifth Learn had an AMA on Reddit, I guess, and someone asked him about the MSI tournament if we were gonna go to the land finals,
Mm-hmm.
considering Dreamhack is so close, like 5 days after,
Yeah.
and we're not gonna go. We wouldn't go to the land finals in Shanghai or Beijing or wherever it is because of Dreamhack, and we told the organizers about this before, so they knew about it. But that doesn't mean that we would just throw a game away. Like every game is important, so we played it seriously for sure.
So you still played it seriously. You didn't take it
Yeah.
lightly
No, no.
because there
Okay.
was still money on the line, regardless. There's money in these qualifiers, even if you aren't heading out. You guys still took third place. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really call them qualifiers considering Fnatic were playing it as well, and they were already qualified for the LAN final, so it was more like an online league, online tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And we played two of them before, MSI Beat It tournaments online, and they're good tournaments, and we played it seriously, for sure.
All right. Well, yeah, no, this just felt kind of like an attention grab by Vakalm and by HLTV. It's a bit trying to find something to talk
Yeah,
about to get people all stirred up.
yeah, the headline they put on HLT wasn't so nice. I got pretty upset.
Yeah, when you see something like that, this is just, I mean, do you just wipe it off, or do you feel like you have to say something, you have to address that?
I mean, they could have asked us about it more. They just like took Fiflan's comment and made something more about it. That I mean, he didn't mean it like this, like they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, enough about the journos. You got your house up, man.
Hmm.
You guys were really excited about this house too. We were talking about it. How's this? How's it feel to be in the house now with the guys?
Yeah, I mean the house is awesome. It's a great location, big house, many rooms. Everything is just great. We've been staying here for like 4 days now, or five maybe, and got no complaints so far.
Damn. And it's big enough. You guys don't feel like you're stacked up on one on top of the other. Like there's enough space to live.
Yeah, well, right now it's only the CS team here and Niklas, our manager. So, but the LOL team will come soon, and we'll see then. But I don't think so. It's pretty big.
Yeah. You see, that was my follow up question. It was like, were the LOL team going to be involved? Like, how many people could you actually fit in this place before it starts getting a little uncomfortable?
Yeah, I think there should they should come,
Mm-hmm.
maybe like one by one the next few weeks, I guess. And we have room for everyone, so it's 10 players that's gonna stay here. Yeah.
God damn, man. That's great. So
Uh,
you're gonna be learning LOL then? Or are you gonna be teaching them CS?
I don't think I'm gonna be learning LOL, to be honest.
Well, I was kind of curious about that because we know like Forrest likes Dota, Freiburg likes Dota, Fiflorn in his AMA and his Ask Me Anything. He didn't really say what he liked. He was like, I'm not really good at Dota. But do you play a game outside of CS just to kill time?
Yeah, I play Dota. I prefer Dota
You play
over
Dota?
LOL. Yeah, it's so much fun to watch Dota,
Ah, okay.
all the tournaments and stuff.
So I guess so. Obviously, you were pretty happy when Alliance won.
Yeah, yeah, they're good guys. I'm happy for them.
Yeah, they are cool cats. So well,
Should have gotten them to nip
I mean,
though.
this house, man. What can we expect to come out of it? Is it just going to be a boot camping house, like strictly boot camp, or are you guys planning other things that you can talk about?
Well, we have a lot of plans about what we can do with the house, but I don't think I should make something official right now. So we're just gonna have to wait and see.
Ah, man, you're gonna keep us waiting. I can't believe it.
Yeah,
Suspense is killing me.
yeah, same here.
All right.
I don't even know what's going on. So it's all up to Nicholas, the boss.
The manager, man, manages everything.
Hmm.
All right. And how, you like the stream you guys have been putting out for the past few days? It's been fun, huh?
Yeah, we got a lot of good feedback. I think we had like 4,500 viewers last night. That's
Yeah.
pretty sick.
I
That's
just
really much.
randomly checked CS and I was like, what? What's going on over here? And then, of course, it's like the boot camp stream with everybody's point of
Yeah.
view and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like a really nice little setup you guys have got going there. That's got to be great for boot camping. So,
Yeah.
are you planning on then using this house? Like whenever a major tournament rolls around, like you guys are probably preparing for Starladder right now.
Yeah, we're gonna stay here, like boot camping before almost all the tournaments, I guess. And it's a place where we can come and play anytime we want. We can just go here any day.
Well,
and
because
play.
like you actually live a little bit out of town, don't you?
Yeah, I live in another town, so it's great for me. If we have a tournament, I can just come here a few days before, and I can stay a few days after if I want to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to be like stressful in finding the flights home. I can stay another day in Stockholm.
So, speaking of Starladder, how are you feeling, man? It's going to be one hell of a stacked tournament. I mean, you got Fnatic, Barry Games, and Astana Dragons. They're going to be there with you. What are you thinking so far?
Yeah, it's gonna be a stacked tournament for sure. I think we're playing very games the first match, and we have to prepare for that. They have
Mm-hmm.
improved a lot lately. Obviously, they beat us, like we talked about
Yeah.
1 week ago. So we have to improve, and we have to play our A game if we wanna beat very games.
That's the thing. That's the thing. It all comes down to land now. Are they going to be able to do the same? Are you guys a little nervous going into this? Like, is there how are things going with the team right now?
We're doing great in the team. We're confident, but I think when Very Games won against us, they gained a lot of confidence and maybe like the psychology, how do you say it, advantage that we had before. Maybe it's not gonna be there anymore because they have this one win.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna see.
And what do you think about Fnatic and Astana? Are you worried about Fnatic giving you a repeat performance of what happened in Bucharest?
Not too afraid of Fnatic, to be honest. But I mean, of course, I have respect for all of the teams, and they're all good. So you have to play your A game to win. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not afraid of any team like that.
So you guys feel you're feeling pretty good after this few days you've spent boot camping? You guys think you're going to be at a pretty tip-top level?
Yeah, I mean, the first few days we were fixing a lot of things with the house, so we didn't actually have so much time to play. But now we are playing a lot, and we feel in good shape. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, excuse me. So, another question I wanted to ask you about is really just, something that came up in the past where you guys were traveling so very much and you felt like it was, you weren't perhaps playing at your top level. There's, again, kind of a repeat situation now where in November you guys are going to be everywhere all the time leading up to Dreamhack. Obviously you've bowed out of Fragbite, or not Fragbite, but the MSI Beat It.
Mm.
Are you worried about your schedule coming up here? There's just going to be so much travel.
The first time we lost was in Kiev
Mm-hmm.
some months ago, and at that time we traveled a lot. We had a lot of tournaments, so maybe that had something to do with it. But I think we learned our lesson, and that's one of the reasons we're not gonna, or we wouldn't go to MSI Beat It. So, but yeah, still a lot of tournaments, but it shouldn't affect us so much, to be honest.
You guys are ready. You learned your lesson this time around. You're good.
Yeah, for sure. Better planning now with the flights and whatever, so we have more practice time.
Yeah, right. Especially since you have a fancy, brand spanking new house to work with as well.
Yeah, it's gonna help.
All right. Well, let's talk a little bit about DreamHack then. I want to get your thoughts as well because we've been talking a little bit, with Devil Walk and NBK, but I want to know about the maps. What you think about the map choices for it, because we've heard a lot of the other teams speaking up about the fact that it's going to be Valve maps used in the pool, but I haven't been able to talk to anybody from NIP about it yet. So, what do you make of these choices? What do you think about them using Mirage, for example, as a map?
Well, I think us in NIP, we've been pushing to play the standard maps because we think they're better. I mean, they're improving the maps all the time and updating them, and there's less bugs and more visibility and stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
So we like the new maps, or the old, or however you want to call them. And about Mirage, we
Yeah, it's
practiced
Mirage
it.
kind of the hot ticket right now, I think.
Yeah, we practiced it like 2 times, and to be honest, I like it more than the old one because the old Mirage looks like it looks like a 1.6 map that's been put into CS:GO, which it just doesn't fit, in my opinion. Oops, dog's going crazy.
So you'll have a dog too. That's good. You got the
We have
house dog.
3 dogs there.
3 dogs.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's too much there, man.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, but the Mirage, I feel like is the map that everybody's talking about right now. They're like,
Yeah.
okay, Inferno, everything like it's kind of the same, it's all right, but Mirage is a big change because it's not only graphical changes, they've also changed a little bit of the layout of certain
Yeah.
areas on the map. Like, what do you make of the changes on the map?
I mean, CS players, they have always been like against change, you know, and whenever something new comes into the game, they're like, no, I don't want to play this. This is so bad. It sucks so much, and they haven't even played the map on a serious level in a
Mhm.
prac. But yeah, about the map, I think the A site has been improved a lot. There's a lot of more boxes you can hide behind, and they're a lot bigger now. So I think the map is fairly good now.
It's harder to bang through those boxes too, as well. You know, something that is a big part of
Yeah.
Mirage, or the Mirage
Yeah.
CE, is that you can bang through those boxes and try and take people out before they can plant. On these boxes are a little bit thicker. They're a little bit you take less damage, from what I understand.
Yeah, the old Mirage CE, it
Mhm.
was like very hard to plant on a.
Yeah.
You can spam the boxes and you can, yeah. But on this new, I think it's more easier to plant, which makes the map a bit more balanced, I think. So
Mhm.
I like it.
And it's also a little bit trickier coming from CT as well. They've got boxes that they can jump up on, so you can't just flat smoke them out. There's a lot of changes like that, but
Yeah.
that's actually kind of cool to hear that, you know, that your guys' opinion is that you want to play this map. You actually want to see this map in
Yeah.
competitive play. Would you see any changes made? I mean, if you've had the chance to play it a couple times now, like, did anything stand out that needed to be changed?
Maybe there's some small details like boxes to be changed out. For example, I think it's like a cart or something in the middle area for tees.
Yeah,
And maybe you can put something bigger there, like the old blue
the container.
container. Something bigger there, but I mean, if any player have something that they feel like they want to change, just like contact Valve because they're open to change, you know.
So,
So people should just practice and give feedback because they want feedback on the map.
yeah, no, I'll just put Gaben's number down at the bottom of at the end of the video. If any pro
Yeah.
players are watching this, just get in touch with him. He'll get it sorted right quick.
Yeah, but no, but seriously, we have talked about it. We have a prac group on Facebook where every team and player are, and
Mhm.
we told them like many times, just if you have any feedback, just tell us and we can talk to Valve because we have some contacts and we'll make it happen, you know.
Well,
So,
we remember like Valve being very involved just a few months ago. You know, sending people to tournaments, making sure that they were paying attention to everything. Do you think are they still paying just as much attention to what's going on in the pro scene right now, like what the pro players' opinions are?
yeah, for sure. They're putting more and more effort into that.
Because I've read that they read everything, like they see everything, they see all. They're kind of like the NSA, aren't they?
I hope so. No, but I mean, we asked them like, are you reading forums and stuff? They're like, yeah, we're reading Xizt, we're reading Reddit and everything, you know. So they're really into it. But
so
they're
they
not.
don't miss a beat.
Yeah, exactly.
So are you happy with what with the decision that they made? The fact that they're going to go ahead and put this community money basically into this tournament, to this DreamHack tournament, and bring it up to that 250,000 mark. Like, obviously as a player, 250 grand's got to sound pretty nice to compete over. But,
Yeah,
the
I mean,
possibility of there being more majors next year, like, do you think that they made the right choice, just spreading out the money throughout the year?
I think it's good to have a lot of tournaments than one tournament. I mean, look at Dota. They have the international, and when you have the international, it's like the only tournament that matters is the international, and then the scene kind of not dies, but it becomes less interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a good choice putting it into many tournaments, not only one.
Well, this is a bit of an unrelated question, but just a general question. Are you happy with where the game is right now, or if you wanted to change something in the game, like off the top of your head, something that bugs you when you practice, like what would that be?
Oh,
Or is there just too much?
I mean, there's nothing major.
Hmm.
Maybe like some movement updates, but it's hard. You can't like say change the movement. You have to say like how are we gonna change the movement, and how is this gonna affect the game? You know.
Well, are you happy with the recent movement changes? The recent changes to acceleration, depending on your weapon. Are you happy with those changes made so far?
Yeah, I feel like the AWP has been nerfed a
Hmm.
bit. You can't like peek the corner and kill someone in half a second or whatever. It's a bit more balanced. But I think they can change the movement a bit, so it's how to say, more smoother. So we have more control over
Over your character.
body character.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Just some small changes, nothing major in the game.
it's just a little bit more smooth, you'd say.
Yeah.
And you don't think a major change needs to come in where they just overhaul the movement change. You just think it's tweaks now that need to be made. That's it.
Yeah, it's just some small tweaks. Like how is what's the command there, like air accelerate or something. So you
Mm.
can like turn around in air, not like you're like so locked in the movements now. You can't do so much.
Mm-hmm. No, so you want like Quake movements.
I don't know. I haven't played so much Quake, so I can't say.
ask
But
ask
more
for
freedom.
us. Ask for us.
I'll do that.
All right. Oh, excuse me. You know, just waking up in the morning, have to, you know, breathe. So, well, I mean, Fnatic. I mean, it's really just like DreamHack. Are you pleased? Actually, this was something that was talked about a little bit. I mean, they were trying to raise a bit of a stink when they talked about the format, but the fact that there's only going to be like I think 3 LAN qualifiers for this tournament, whereas there's like 5 online qualifiers. Do you think the online versus the LAN is a big deal that people should be getting annoyed with that, or do you think that online is just as valid as LAN as far as qualifiers go?
I mean, you're always gonna get the best teams if you have a long qualifier. If it's online, it can be a bit random, but I don't feel like it's so big difference actually. I mean, the top teams, you don't have cheaters, to be honest.
I think they've all been weeded out, haven't they? Unless
Yeah.
by some, I don't know. That's the thing. They'd have to be amazingly good at hiding it to be up here now. I think with such close scrutiny, under such close scrutiny.
Yeah, but some players are better online than LAN, and it doesn't mean that they're cheating. Maybe it's just they're getting more nervous on LAN.
Mhm.
Simple as that. And yeah, you're gonna get the best team if you have a long qualifier. If you have online, it can be a bit random, but it shouldn't affect it so much.
I just want to get your opinion real quick about another team that's coming up in the scene right now, LGB.
Yeah.
Have you guys had time to play much versus them?
Yeah, we played a few prags, and they're a good team. They're up and coming players. Or I mean, I know almost all of them since 1.6.
Mm-hmm.
They were already up and coming players back then, and I mean, it's fun to have more teams, especially from Sweden.
Yeah, and on top of everything else, SK Gaming coming back into the scene right now, like
Yeah,
showing the interest. This is a team with a pedigree right here that are starting to get back into the mix.
yeah, I think it's huge that SK is coming back to CS. It just proves that the CS:GO community is growing and growing and not going the other direction, and that's very important.
So for all the naysayers out there, you know, oh my God, CS, you know, no, 2014 is going to look pretty damn good. You're excited?
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I think. I mean, if you look just at the statistic, how many are playing the game, it's been growing all the time,
Mm-hmm.
and now you get more tournaments each day. You know, it's just awesome how the CS:GO scene is turning out.
All right, brother. Well, I think that's exhausted most of the questions I had for you. You know, this was kind of done off the cuff. But do you have anything you'd like to say real quick before we wrap up?
Not really. I mean, thanks for having me. for the
No,
interview.
thanks for giving your time, man.
No problem.
I was just like, well, I'm going to invade you guys anyways, but I want to get you now.
Yeah, you can do that. We have like 50 cameras here in the house, so one more wouldn't hurt if you came to interview, I guess.
Exactly, man. That's
It's
the
like
right
you need a
mentality.
brother here.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna blend into the wall, man. You guys won't even notice. I'll wear all white. It'll be perfect.
Yeah,
I won't even
perfect.
know I'm there.
Sounds good.
All right, brother. Well, have a good. Well, I mean, best of luck in the upcoming tournament. I mean, Starlight are just around the corner, a couple days away. So good luck with that.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Well, thanks for your time.
Yeah.
All right.
See ya.
See ya. All right, guys. Well, that was Xizt from Nip. We got we got to pick his mind a little bit about the recent, well, I'm not gonna say drama, but upheavals in the scene, and everything around that as well. We got to ask him some pretty nice questions there. So he sounds a little bit tired, so hopefully some CS will wake him up and get him going. But you know, if you guys enjoyed the interview, if you guys enjoyed this kind of content, be sure to hit the sub button. Be sure to hit the follow button at the bottom there. You guys will know. Because just in a few more days, I plan on having a couple other really interesting interviews. So there's going to be, you know, just content coming out consistently across the board. So if you want to stay on top of it all, you know, just hit the sub button. You guys will know when everything happens. But, you know, for now, thanks all for tuning in, and have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys next time.